Welcome back to Balatro, the most fun strategy game I've played in a long time. This is a game where you use poker hands to get higher and higher scores and try to build your deck around getting the biggest number possible. Now I'm going to do something crazy here. You may notice in my hand, I start off with a full house. And the points I would get is 40 blue points times 4 red points. The 4 comes from the full house, and the 40 comes from the full house blue bonus. I would also get more blue chips based on the card's numbers. If you add up all the points at the end, I would get something like 292. And my goal is 300, so I'm gonna say that's not good enough. Because this game is about optimizations, and if you can get to 300 in one trick, then you get more money at the end of the round. So what I'm gonna do is try to find a hand that gets me there, which is greedy, yes. Basically, I either need a pair of 4s or higher, which is very unlikely now, or 4 9s. So I'm just kind of digging through until I maybe get a pair, potentially. Wow, I actually drew the last 4. Funny how that happens. And I'm discarding 5 cards because that increases my chance to get the last 9 in addition to just drawing a pair. Yep, I got 8s. Awesome. So now I can play the full hand, get my 300 in one turn, get as much money as possible, which I will be using to make my deck better. And it's optimizations like these are what the game is about, and part of the reason why it's so fun, but I mean just the deep strategy will be a great time. So this is an interesting card I could pick up. I could gain money if the poker hand is whatever it asks me to have, and poker hand changes on every payout. I'm gonna try this because I think as far as strategy goes, it makes sense to try to hoard money in the beginning. Get as much of it as possible. That includes actually hoarding money because you gain interest on money you've saved. And you go back into the fights, the goal is higher, 450. I'm probably not getting this in one go, but I'm not trying to get this in one go. I'm trying to get a pair. I'm gonna play 2 aces, but it won't get me many points. I'll still try it, we'll see how it goes. But I think it's worth it for the money. I only get 60 points right now. Now it wants a straight flush. That is not happening. Therefore, I guess I'll just go for points now. I already have 2 pairs, 10s and 5s in my hand, so I think I'll just dig for another 10 or 5, get a full house, which should hopefully get me out of here. Okay, I also got queen. Well, now I would take an additional queen as well. Not getting it. At what point do I just play 2 pairs? I think I will risk it because I'm greedy. Ah, my greed is rewarded. You'll love to see it. Big hand come up here. Bunch of bangers. Maybe I can cash out. Okay, I don't, but next hand I'll do it for sure. And here, I guess it's just jacks and 9s. You can play up to 5 cards, and as a reminder, if I put in this 8, it doesn't change anything about the hand. It just doesn't score, as you can see here. But it is helpful if you were to, like, want to discard the 8 for some reason, which is valid, There's a lot to think about in this game, what can I say? So, is this always going to be a straight flush? Because I'm straight up never getting a straight flush. I could gain $4 at the end of round. That's a pretty consistent money thing. I could also get plus 15 multiplier when 0 discards are remaining. Increasing the red value is nice because usually it's a lot lower. And I mean, 15 multiplier can go such a long way. And what's nice about this is that because I have just a really powerful early game thing, I now could hard focus on just getting as much money as possible. And now I'm up against the first of 6 boss fights as a special effect where all my heart cards are just terrible. They don't do shit. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not going to go for the straight flush. I was hoping I could get other stuff, but instead I'm gonna discard until I get a full house, or maybe even further, just so I can get that bonus. Okay, I got 3 pairs sitting in hand. Actually, they're each 3 parts of a straight flush. Technically, the jack is there. Listen, I'm not saying I'm gonna get the 10 of clubs. I don't think I will, but it'd be pretty funny if I did. Damn. Well, I got a 7 for a full house, so I can't complain. Even though the 7 doesn't score, it still adds towards the full house. And then this should actually be a single hand to get me out, right? Because of the times 15 additional multiplier. Oh yeah, that's a 1,300 point hand, doubling it, getting a ton of money. At least this other golden joker is gonna get me some cash. Yeah, so I'm starting to realize it's important to hoard cash early as much as possible. I could level up flushes. Oh, all cards in shop are 25% off. That's really good to get when I want to buy a card. Do I want to buy a half joker? Play small hands? That could be interesting. If I go 0 discards, small hands, and just pop off with that. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to try that strategy. Why not? It's different. It doesn't mean I'm spending all my money, but what the hell. I could also then go for Celestial Pack since I have $3 and it doesn't make a difference for interest. The reason I don't hate this is because I could take something that's 3 or fewer cards, hopefully. Nope, they're all 4 or more cards. Well, it was possible. Didn't happen. Hey, if I get that straight flush, it'll be doubly good. Realistically, I'm gonna take a 2 pair because that's a hand I play sometimes. And I get more red multiplier and more blue multiplier then. Although, I mean, I guess I'm gonna want to be playing it less. I don't know, sometimes it's just what you have. And now the stakes been raised to 800 bucks. So ideally, my best hand would be 3 queens, right? So I could get a 3 of a kind with a half joker. Yeah, I think I'm gonna gun for that, even getting rid of the 8. Because I think ideally I would want to just get a single powerful hand. Or a straight flush. But 3rd queen would be nice. No, I got a 2nd king. I'd take 3 kings as well. I mean, that's also an option. It's the same thing points-wise. Didn't get it. Now, out of curiosity, does that matter? Won't this hand still just be really good anyway? Got 30 times 32, which, yeah, just wins on the spot, maximizing my money. Good. And the golden jokers still get me money. Oh, I can level up my 3 of a kinds. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Plus 2 multipliers, plus 20 chips. That sounds nice. I think I'll keep taking celestial packs in hopes that I can get some low ones. Jumbo one gives me at least better options. The only one is a high card, which is just a single card played. I mean, maybe I'll play it. I love how it's labeled a dwarf planet. That's beautiful. I'm looking for pairs or 3 of a kinds though, specifically. So one thing I can also do is either take on this fight or I can skip this blind for a 1 in 4 chance for the shop to have a polychrome joker. And it's 1 out of 4, so it's unlikely we'll see it, but if we do see it, it would be really nice. You know what sucks though? I'm up against the psychic then, who mandates me to play 5 cards, which neuters my half joker. He's a bit of a dick, so hopefully that doesn't hurt too much. I got 3 in a row for a straight flush. Who knows? It could happen. I mean, I am going to discard. Who knows? Maybe it could happen. No, it's okay. I got 3 5s, so I'm trying to set up a full house right now. Realistically, if I'm playing 5 cards, full house is the way to go. Flushes aren't bad, but full houses score higher. Source the game. And ideally, I want to get down to 0 discards remaining for Mystic Summit. So I think I will just spend these discards, see what I get. Oh yeah, I got a pair of 6s. That's nice. Well, I can set up my first full house, then hopefully keep popping off. Yeah, it's already a great start. Oh, it was almost a one-shotter. That would have been nice. And I imagine this will just get me out of here. My 2 pairs are slightly better, which I love to see. It's not perfect, but it's still very good. 1,200 on a 2 pair. It's good to know that's a good option. And I'm still gaining a bit of money. Oh, I got the polychrome joker. So it gives me a times 1.5 multiplier on red. Unfortunately, it's not a thing that gives me money if no discards are used at the end of the round, which, might be possible, actually. I might as well do it for farming money. I might as well. Hey, give me that. I got $4. I can either get +2 multiplier for each joker card if I get rid of my to-do list, or I could get a jumbo celestial pack. I mean, this is just +10 multiplier. And I say just, but I mean, both of these are +15s. And who knows, maybe I'll get a straight flush. I'm gonna go for the jumbo celestial pack just because I want to try to level up some of the low stuff. Okay, I got high card again. Man, pairs of 3 of a kinds. What I'm looking for. But honestly, if I level up high card enough, like that will add up to be good value. Just so you know, like if I get enough levels on that, that's not terrible if it goes that way. So again, I could skip this blind in order to gain $15 after beating the boss blind. I think I'll do it actually. And then I'll play the big blind. Money is key. So here we are. Well, I would like to get no discards used. I guess that means I'm just going for a pair just to farm the half joker because Mystic Stomach won't get me any money. Out of curiosity, what kind of value does this hand look like? 26 times 17 times 25.5. That's pretty bad. How about a 3 of a kind? Is that any better? Because this is the holy grail of good hands for me. 7, 7, 7, 61 times 30 is only 1,800. I mean, it's good, but not that good. There is an option to play a straight, but take a look at this. It's 30 times 3. I get neither of my bonuses. The +15 multiplier is awful to pass up on, so I won't do it. Instead, maybe 2 jacks. I'm being greedy here. I'm hoping, actually, out of curiosity, this is 10 times 2 plus 10 plus 10 versus, what about just the high card? 25 times 3s. Oh, high card is just better than a pair for me. What the hell? Okay, so I could play an ace of clubs here, and then I could just get rid of 2 low cards in hopes to get another jack. High card is straight up better than pair. Wow, that's important to pay attention to. At 945, I could probably go out on that. Yeah, I got 945. That's important because I'm about to get 945 again. Yeah, this is why I level it up. You can just get the goods and barely get out and get my $2 per discard that I don't use. The greed pays off. I could get plus 20 chips for each odd ranked card played. That sounds really good, actually. Yeah, I'm going to sell off my to-do list because that's never happening. And just so I can make room for odd Todd. Because again, there's a limit on amount of jokers I can fit in here. I could get more multipliers for each consecutive hand without a scoring face card. Just don't play jacks, kings, or queens. Okay. And then what? Get rid of my golden joker? Just try to start popping off now? Unless I want to get rid of Mystic Summit because I'm not discarding. Only issue is the boss will put me down to 0 discards. Kind of risky. Yeah, but the golden joker is good money, so I don't know. I'm going to try getting rid of the golden joker because I still have a greed card. It's not the greed card, but it's a greed card. I'm also going to go for a Mega Celestial pack. Show me like 3 of a kind, or honestly, I'd take high card again. Yeah, with the way things are going, screw it. Keep leveling up my high card. It's fine. It's funny how this game just kind of comes out to have really interesting emerging strategy. So if I want to play an odd card, I should play like a 9 of hearts. And then I could just get rid of like 6 and 2 and see how this ends up, yeah? So that's plus 9, 64. Oh, that's a big hand. 3,300 on a 9. I mean, I could just do it again. Unfortunately, I can't dish away anything else. But who needs it when I just win? It's good. And hopefully getting better. Hopefully I can keep leveling that up because the antes are only going to get higher and higher. Oh, the boss blind money. It's paid out. Beautiful. I could have every played card counts in scoring. Celestial packs always contain the planet card for your most played poker hand as well. Hold on. What I can do is go to here and look to see what I've played the most. I played high cards and full house the most. And it also tells you what you get for each. And by the way, high card is almost as good as full house right now. That is absurd. So if that's the case, I think I am going to do it and then keep upgrading high card. I guess that's just kind of the strat. And hopefully it does give me high card and not full house. I would be kind of disappointed. Maybe it'll give me both. It gave me full house. At least it gave me 3 of a kind, because that's another hand that I play sometimes. If I get 3 of a kind, I'll play it. But I would have preferred high card. Splash, I think, goes well with a high card kind of hand, though. I'm also going to say screw Mystic Summit. Yeah, screw the 0 discards remaining. I'd rather farm with delayed gratification, and then maybe I could find something else in the future. I just figured Splash could be nice for playing high cards, because then it can make those other cards count in scoring. And let's move on. I don't know what a Spectral pack is. Do I want to find out? I'll try it, but to be honest, I don't actually remember what a Spectral pack does, so I have no idea if it's a good decision or not. Add gold seal to 1 random card in your hand. What does that mean? Or add negative to a random joker, but -1 hand size? How does that change anything? Both of these seems like things that only make sense once you've played a lot more of the game. Out of the two, I'll find out what gold seal does. I'm more curious about that, but that's like the only reason I'm picking it. I don't understand either. Oh, so it's just plus 6 chips. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Let's try it out against the big blind, I guess. So 9 is just my best play as a high card. And then because every played card counts, I might as well go 6 and 3. It's still a high card, and I'm gonna get a lot more chips, right? Because of the plus 20 from Odd Todd. Yeah. 3,069. Okay, because I don't have the times 15. Noted. I guess it doesn't matter then if the high card is odd. I could just go 10, 10, 3 or something like that. Just any card being odd, still a banger. I'm fucking dumb. Oh, fuck. I totally forgot this was here. Completely forgot. That's actually pretty bad. I want that hand back. I totally forgot it was there. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to see a single comment about it. Don't even bring it up. Pretend it didn't happen. Because I'm kind of frustrated about it. Either way, what does my high card hand look like now? Yeah, what do I get out of this? Uh-oh, that's kind of bad. Yeah, that's not enough to win. Damn it. That means I gotta burn discards. You know what, I can dig myself out of this hole. I just need a 3 of a kind. Probably a 5s. 5s would be preferable. Would I settle for a 6? 3 of a kind is pretty valuable, so maybe. But I mean, the bonus chips from the 5s are so valuable. I think I have to go for broke. Yeah, get me a 5, or I guess it's lights out. I've got a lot of stabs at it. Okay, I got the 5. This should hopefully get me there. Yeah, I think it should. Yeah. Oof. Ugh. Terrifying. 3 of a kind's pretty baller at this point. It's just, I would play more of them if I had more of them. Okay. Remind myself of the Joker. Enhance a selected card into a steel card. +5 multiplier while this card stays in hand. Sounds good. +5 multiplier in a pinch. I'm here for it. I'll also take a celestial pack in hopes to get high card, which I should be having now. Yeah, thanks to the voucher I got in the past. If scoring hand contains an ace or a straight, spawn a tarot or planet card. Planet cards are only really helpful if they're high cards, and I need to have an ace because I'm not doing it with the straight. Yeah, I'm not convinced it's good for me. 1 out of 7 cards get drawn face down in this boss fight. Ooh, I got my 6 of clubs. Let's see, I'm playing a high card kind of hand. Am I still delayed gratifying? What the? Wait, returns to hand? Oh, returns to hand when played. That's what the gold seal's for. Well, I don't want this to return to hand. I don't like it. If it was like a 5 or something, I'd be pretty stoked. Of course, the chariot could be good on the 6 of clubs. I was thinking of saving this for a specifically rainy day, though. Don't want to burn it while it could still be good. Okay, I'll start with something simple. High card. What does it score for me? Yeah, I don't want to play the 6 because I need to actually cycle stuff out of my hand, such as the 2. It's me 2,800 points. On average, I need 3,500 to win. This card is very high. I feel like I'm about to discard. Yeah, I'm going to say screw delayed gratification. I'm even going to get rid of the 4s here. Don't want it. Got another 4. Of course I did. Well, if I'm going discards, I might as well commit. Try to get 3 3s. Would I have 3 10s? Would I want that? I think I'd probably play 3 aces. Oh, I got 3 3s though, so I should definitely play that hand. Any opportunity I get. Yeah, it's a rock star hand if I've ever seen one. 5,000 points. Back at it. Ooh, there's a lot of questionable cards in here. I will be discarding all of these, just so we know. And hopefully getting something nice out of it. Yeah, can't play the face cards. At least this one isn't a face card. You know that for sure. Hopefully it's not a 9. I mean, there is one way to find out. Right now, my cards are sorted by rank, but I could sort them by suit. Okay, so it's a heart. Because it's a heart, it can't be a 9 of hearts. I don't have 2 9 of hearts in this deck. It could be 8 or 7 or 6 of hearts. I think I'm just gonna get it out of here. Say, whatever it scores me is whatever it scores me. It's an 8, all right? Nothing too special. Kind of a meh hand. I need to get about 3,000. Well, it's not too bad. I think this just gets there with a high card. Terrifying stuff, but, you know, a win is a win. Just had to burn all my discards at it. Yeah, I'm gonna need something to spice this deck up, because the, right now it feels like it's kind of capping out. Oh, adds double the rank of the lowest card in hand to multiplier, and it's a foil, which gets me plus 30 chips for just existing. And I can get a voucher to make foil holographic and polychrome cards appear more often. Nice. I'll definitely get that. I think I will get the foil. I need more multiplier. Splash hasn't been that good for me. I think it's my weakest. I could do that, and I could play Raised Fist. Have that here. Take a Jumbo Celestial pack, because I want to just keep leveling up my high cards since I know I can consistently do it. Although, would it be better to level up my 3 of a kinds? Because as is right now, 3 of a kinds are better than high cards, but they're so hard for me to play. I don't get them as often as I would like, but I do admit they pop off better. And eventually, I think it will make sense to start discarding in favor of 3 of a kinds. Just going for points rather than just settling for high cards. So I wonder if I should just take the Venus here. High card does have synergy with Raised Fist, because I could play my high card and then get 2 other garbage cards out of the hand. So Raised Fist can be more valuable. Yeah, this is tough. This is where more experience would come in handy, because I don't know if I should commit to high card or 3 of a kind. I'm going to say 3 of a kind because I think right now it's definitely the higher scoring hand, and it definitely scales better because I get +2 multiplier for every time I level up. The thing is, it's not going to be consistent. I get a gold seal card in the shop. I don't know why I would want that. But I'm going to play all the hands now just to try to build up my ride the bus. That gets me more multiply over time. I would definitely want it. And maybe I'll still try to be greedy with delayed gratification. It depends on whether I think I can get 40,000. Like, I was thinking I'd play this. Try to get a 33, just digging up there. I get a higher multiplier. So yeah, actually, this is feasible. I can afford to be greedy at least. Yeah, I can afford to be greedy, and I'll play like this because the 9 will score, and this gives me the best shot to get a 3. Playing more hands also farms ride the bus. This is a lot to love. Okay. Not crazy, but I mean, the 7 should get me out. Well, it lets me be greedy. Can't hate it too much. All right, so it's good to see the builds evolving a little bit. And back up to $20. Adds the number of times a poker hand has been played to the multiplier. Oh, I've played high card a lot. Suddenly, that makes me want to go high card now. Well, okay. So I made one, well, power of hindsight tells me high card was the pick over 3 of a kind, but I don't hate the play. It's just hindsight, you know? So that even means losing odd Todd, and that will be good, and you'll see why. I guess I could try to explain why once the game actually starts, but the obvious reason is that getting the red multiplier up as much as possible is doubly good because delayed gratification multiplies it by 1.5. That's the most obvious reason, but there's a less obvious reason as well, and now I can just get my high card, farm that. If you want to maximize your score in a multiplication aspect, you almost want to think about your score as the area of a rectangle, where the blue is the dimension of one side of the rectangle and the red is the dimension of the other side of the rectangle. If you want the most efficient area, the blue and red should be about equal. And in the past, blue has been dominating red. It's been like doubling it, sometimes tripling it. Ideally, I want them to be about the same. And you can think about numbers as an example. Compare 5 times 5 to, well, I don't know, 4 times 6. 5 and 5 and 4 and 6 both add up to 10, but 5 times 5 is 25, and 4 times 6 is 24. So here, ooh, 7,700 right from get-go. Very nice. Also, I don't have odd synergies anymore. So actually, I should be playing like this. I should be getting rid of the low cards, because I don't care about odds, and trying to get raised fist going. Yeah, so ideally, I want reds and blues to be pretty close to equal, and it seems like I'm actually doing a good job at that, getting 8,100. And that basically means like when you're optimizing, you just want to make sure you're putting equal favor on both reds and blues. And right now, reds needed some love. Now, I would take either. Yeah, I would take either at this point. Hot damn. Okay. Looking good. Still farming money at this as well. Cashing out for big. When any card is played, permanently give it +1 chip. Or, oh, +15 multiplier when 0 discards are remaining. And it's just a +10 multiplier for free. Whoa. Well, I'm going to start the Celestial pack, and then I'll think about it. Keep going on that high card. I mean, this is also really good at getting the plus blue multiplier. So here's the thing, right? Supernova, that gives 16 red multiplier. Ride the Bus gives +12, and climbing. Raised Fist will probably give like +10 multiplier and +30 chips. Does that mean half Joker is my weakest hand? And the times 1.5, that is invaluable. That's incredible. Mystic Summit might be better than half Joker, because it's probably +25 multiplier when all is said and done. And then I'm not confined to playing low amounts of cards. Then I could still play a high card, but discard 4 cards at the same time. So I think with that in mind, it would make sense to sell the half Joker and go Mystic Summit. And even with the +10 for free, I can still farm with delayed gratification for the most part. It's just I can turn it uphill and start getting bigger money if needed. And after this boss fight, I'll start spending my money. Here, all face cards are debuffed. Good, I still hate them. Face cards, as is, so I don't mind that. Yeah, so I want to play a 10 for high card, and then I want to get rid of all these low cards so I can get a nice raised fist multiplier. And I think I can actually afford to be greedy. I bet I can. Let's see how good this hand is. Oh, 10,000. I can afford to be greedy. Ooh. Now I got to be careful to not accidentally play a pair. So I guess I'm just playing these. But that, you know, it's the same value as last time. Well, a little bit less because it's an 8 multiplier on the raised fist as opposed to 9. Pretty close, though. An ace is just the same. It's not a jack, king, queen, so I'm here for it. The 6 gets added back to my hand. Let me just see this for science. Actually, I guess I won't really get to find out anything about it truly. I also could get rid of a jack. It doesn't matter. This hand wins. The details don't matter when you're just literally about to win. Don't think about it. Do I get to see? 6 goes back to hand, and then I would draw 3 cards afterwards. So it would block a draw for me, which is certainly bad. Okay, but now we got the final boss fight coming up after this. Now I want to just make sure this goes as well as possible. So of course, I'll take the Celestial pack. Always take Pluto. The best planet. The Pluto strategy. And then I could try tarot cards to be used immediately. Maybe this will have some benefit. Might as well try. Spending all my money now. Ooh, enhances up to 2 selected cards to multiplier cards. +3 multiplier. Wild card can be used as any suit. Don't care. Glass card ×2 multiplier. 1 in 4 chance to destroy card. Wait, that's worth it. Because I will only play the card once ever for the rest of the game. So I might as well get the ×2 multiplier. I mean, that's the best one. I would probably want to put it on a 10 as well, because that's already a high score. I could put it on the 6. I guess that is a card I could play multiple times. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I also don't hate it if the 6 gets destroyed, because that gets the annoying gold seal out of the way. Yeah, you know what? I guess that would be the play. Sometimes I could then play it twice. The downside is identical. Even Steven does not compare. I don't even know what I'm looking for at this point. Maybe just, whoa. ×2 multiplier if all unplayed cards in hand are spades and clubs. Yeah, that's, I wouldn't count on that. And times 0.1 multiplier per planet cards used. Oh, it's exactly ×1 multiplier? Exactly? Damn. I thought I bought a lot of planet cards, but I don't think this helps me then. I'm not going to try for all spades or clubs. I can't count on it, let's be honest. These are really interesting cards, though, but I don't like it. This is another no. Maybe I'll find a Pluto. Okay, couldn't find anything. Let's see how we do against the true final boss. All cards debuffed until a Joker is sold. Right. Yeah, it's awkward. Well, here we go. 50,000 chips. Can I do it? Let's see. This is +15 multiplier. Supernova gets me how much? 19. So Supernova is better than Ride the Bus. I could do that, then just play face cards. Okay. Yeah, the weakest is Ride the Bus. And now I don't have to suffer for the misplay earlier. Although I guess I maybe would have sold Supernova instead. I don't think it will matter, though. Because now I'm actually going for 0 discard to get the Mystic Summit bonus. So I will discard anything that's low. And actually, if I could get the 6, the golden 6 as well, that'd be perfect. So I will just straight up dig for that. And it does feel nice to be able to play face cards, you know? Not that 6. I gotta be careful with these aces. I want to burn off more cards when I play my ace. So I gotta make sure I don't play too many extras. Yeah, I could play like this, I think. Discard again. 3 7s. Interesting. Okay. +5 multiplier while this card stays in hand. So something could become a steal card. I'll say a King of Spades for the hell of it. Give it the additional multiplier, sure. And then I'll go ace, other king, queen, and 7, and just try to dump out my hands, playing aces. It's a high card. Yeah, let's see. What do I score? What's my actual score here? It's not bad. Oh, it's still really good. It's gonna be close. If with 4 hands, I got to average 12,500, but I got the 6 of clubs. Ooh. Okay, ×2 multiplier. So I play all 3 of these. The ×2, that's huge. That's massive. Giant. Please stay alive. Please stay alive. Oh, but it gets ×2 at a bad time, but it was still a better hand. It was still better. Yeah, this is still the better hand. Yeah, it's a shame with the timing on that. I wasn't expecting it to be... I was hoping it'd be later, but actually, it's still fine. It's still fine. I'm pretty much guaranteed to get it now. This wins by barely. The high card extravaganza. The beautiful combo. Still pretty hype. You'll love to see it. Unless if there's a secret boss. It goes up to 7 ante. You won the demo. That's right. This game is a demo. But there's actually a lot still to do in this game. And let me quickly show you. It's cool to get my first ever win. Some other stuff I can do is actually have a different starting deck. So instead of +1 discard every round, I could get additional money or no face cards in my deck. And I guess stuff that's locked. I was also seeing this base difficulty here. I don't know if I can increase the difficulty in the demo. Either way, this game's a lot of fun. I expect to play more of it, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it, because there's a lot of different synergies and runs out there. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you all in the next video. Have a wonderful day, and peace.